b. The rights of the United States in or to waters of the Colorado River and its tributaries howsoever claimed or acquired, as well as the rights of those claiming under the United States, shall be subject to and controlled by said Colorado River Compact. C. Also all patents, grants, contracts, concessions, leases, permits, licenses, rights of way, or other privileges from the United States or under its authority, necessary or convenient for the use of waters of the Colorado River or its tributaries, or for the generation or transmission of electrical energy generated by means of the waters of said river or its tributaries, whether under this Act, the Federal Water Power Act, or otherwise, shall be upon the express condition, and with the express covenant, that the rights of the recipients or holders thereof to waters of the river or its tributaries, for the use of which the same are necessary, convenient, or incidental, and the use of the same shall likewise be subject to and controlled by said Colorado River Compact. D. The conditions and covenants referred to herein shall be deemed to run with the land, and the right, interest, or privilege therein and water right, and shall attach as a matter of law, whether set out or referred to in the instrument evidencing any such patent, grant, contract, concession, lease, permit, license, right of way, or other privilege from the United States or under its authority, or not, and shall be deemed to be for the benefit of and be available to the states of Arizona, California, Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming, and the users of water therein or thereunder, by way of suit, defense, or otherwise, in any litigation respecting the waters of the Colorado River or its tributaries. Section 14. This Act shall be deemed a supplement to the reclamation law, which said reclamation law shall govern the construction, operation, and management of the works herein authorized, except as otherwise herein provided. Section 15. The Secretary of the Interior is authorized and directed to make investigation and public reports of the feasibility of projects for irrigation, generation of electric power, and other purposes in the states of Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming, for the purpose of making such information available to said states and to the Congress, and of formulating a comprehensive scheme of control and the improvement and utilization of the water of the Colorado River and its tributaries. The sum of $250,000 is hereby authorized to be appropriated from said Colorado River Dam Fund, created by Section 2 of this Act, for such purposes. Section 16. In furtherance of any comprehensive plan formulated hereafter for the control, improvement, and utilization of the resources of the Colorado River system, and to the end that the project authorized by this Act may constitute and be administered as a unit in such control, improvement, and utilization. Any commission or commissioner duly authorized under the laws of any ratifying state in that behalf shall have the right to act in an advisory capacity to, and in cooperation with the Secretary of the Interior, in the exercise of any authority under the provisions of Sections 4, 5, and 14 of this Act, and shall have at all times access to records of all federal agencies empowered to act under said sections, and shall be entitled to have copies of said records on request. Section 17. Claims of the United States arising out of any contract authorized by this Act shall have priority over all others, secured or unsecured. Section 18. Nothing herein shall be construed as interfering with such rights as the states now have either to the waters within their borders, or to adopt such policies and enact such laws as they may deem necessary with respect to the appropriation, control, and use of waters within their borders, except as modified by the Colorado River Compact or other interstate agreement. Section 19. That the consent of Congress is hereby given to the states of Arizona, California, Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming to negotiate and enter into compacts or agreements supplemental to and in conformity with the Colorado River Compact and consistent with this Act for a comprehensive plan for the development of the Colorado River and providing for the storage, diversion, and use of the waters of said river. Any such compact or agreement may provide for the construction of dams, headworks, and other diversion works or structures for flood control, reclamation, improvement of navigation, division of water, or other purposes, or the construction of powerhouses or other structures for the purpose of the development of water power and the financing of the same, and for such purposes may authorize the creation of interstate commissions or the creation of corporations, authorities, or other instrumentalities. Such consent is given upon condition that a representative of the United States, to be appointed by the President, shall participate in the negotiations, and shall make report to Congress of the proceedings, and of any compact or agreement entered into. B. No such compact or agreement shall be binding or obligatory upon any of such states, unless and until it has been approved by the legislature of each of such states, and by the Congress of the United States. Section 20. Nothing in this act shall be construed as a denial or recognition of any rights, if any, in Mexico, to the use of the waters of the Colorado River system. Section 21. That the short title of this act shall be Boulder Canyon Project Act, approved December 21, 1928.